Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. President Donald Trump says Russia wants a peace deal and is urging Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy to act quickly. Trump spoke as the Kremlin confirmed another round of US-brokered talks will be held in Geneva on February 17th and 18th. Talking to reporters before departing the White House for North Carolina, Trump said his administration was negotiating over Greenland, adding that the island is going to want the United States. 3 Ukrainian brothers, including an 8-year-old, have been killed near the Eastern Front line, and a Russian drone attack killed 1 person and injured 6 others at one of Ukraine's Black Sea ports near Odessa. Ukrainian officials said the mother and grandmother of the brothers, 2 of whom were 19, were injured in the attack late on Thursday. Deputy Prime Minister Alexei Kuleba wrote on Telegram that Russia launched massive strikes on port and railway infrastructure. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy has said that the US needs to put more pressure on Russia if it wanted the war to end by summer, adding it was unclear whether Moscow would attend US-brokered peace talks next week. The Ukrainian leader said Russia was still deliberating over whether to participate in the proposed next round of trilateral peace talks in Miami. Zelensky said Ukraine was ready to attend the meeting, which follows 2 rounds of trilateral negotiations in Abu Dhabi over the past month that have failed to produce a breakthrough. The Pentagon is reportedly sending the aircraft carrier USS Gerald R. Ford from the Caribbean to the Middle East, putting 2 US carriers in the region amid rising tensions with Iran. The Ford will join the USS Abraham Lincoln and other warships as Washington balances military pressure with ongoing negotiations over Iran's nuclear program. Just ahead of the International Monetary Fund's visit to Pakistan, the United Arab Emirates has rolled over a $2 billion loan to Islamabad for another 2 months, providing crucial support to the country's external financing position. The development comes as Pakistan prepares for the IMF's 3rd economic review under its $7 billion loan program. According to officials from the Ministry of Finance, the UAE has extended the $2 billion deposit until April 16th and 22nd. Pakistan's role in counter-terrorism and regional stability has received renewed global recognition, with the United States describing Islamabad as an important partner in the region. US Assistant Secretary of State Paul Kapoor emphasized that cooperation between the 2 countries is expanding across multiple strategic sectors. Paul Kapoor stated that collaboration between the United States and Pakistan in the mineral resources sector is steadily advancing. NATO's Secretary-General Mark Rutte has said that the alliance will become more European-led in the coming years, while maintaining a strong US presence. Speaking at the Munich Security Conference, he said the shift would happen step by step alongside Washington, as European allies increase defence spending. Meanwhile, similar sentiments were shared by German Defence Minister Boris Pistorius, who said NATO needed to become more European to remain transatlantic. He added that Europe had to do more for its own conventional defence. Meanwhile, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has called for a stronger Europe to reset ties with the United States, warning the old global order is fading. Speaking at the Munich Security Conference, he said Washington could not go it alone, while Europe must boost its own defences. Merz also confirmed confidential talks with France on nuclear deterrence. Sudan has called on the United Nations to exert pressure on the financial supporters of the Rapid Support Forces as fighting continues in the country. Sudan's Foreign Minister, Mohildeen Salim Ahmed Ibrahim, made the appeal while addressing a meeting of the African Union Peace and Security Council in Addis Ababa. He has said the situation was moving toward the army regaining full control of the country and claimed the war was nearing its end. The Bangladesh National Party has won a decisive two-thirds majority in general elections, a result expected to bring stability after months of tumult following the ouster of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in a Gen Z-led uprising. Domestic TV channels said that latest counts in an election seen as the South Asian nation's first truly competitive in years gave the BNP and its allies at least 212 of the 299 seats up for grabs. The opposition Jamaat-e-Islami and its allies won 70 seats in the Jatiya Sangsad, or House of the Nation. The BNP, which returns to power after 20 years, thanked the people soon after winning a majority in the overnight vote count and called for special prayers on Friday for the nation and its people. US President Donald Trump is planning to scale back some tariffs on steel and aluminium goods. Trump hit steel and aluminium imports with tariffs of up to 50% last year, including the country rate on the non-steel and non-aluminium content. The Financial Times reported that the administration is now reviewing the list of products affected by the levies and plans to exempt some items, halt the expansion of the lists, and instead launch more targeted national security probes into specific goods. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.